It's the MeTooMusic Show. Say we're playing music and we talk about it. It's the MeTooMusic Show. Say we're playing music and we talk about it. It's the MeTooMusic Show. I like it. Say we're playing music and we talk about it. It's the MeTooMusic Show. I like that. Say we're playing music and we talk about it. It's the MeTooMusic Show.
Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Good evening, and a good evening. I'm checking my skin complexion right quick. Let me see what I'm looking like here. Looking all right. Man, I'm excited today, y'all. I have a special guest sitting here in the studio with me today. One of the hometown people, one of the hometown girls, sitting here looking like her mama on this camera. This is so crazy. Man, we got who Anthony Wiggins called the Freshun. Freshun, the Freshun Wilson in the building, y'all. Happy to have her here today. She has a book signing here in the area this week. Tomorrow we're gonna be talking to her. I'm gonna get this thing started off with some music. Go and speak to the people. Speak to your folk.
Hey everybody. Which way am I looking?
Anywhere. You can look anywhere.
Hey,
cameras.
Everybody. Thanks for joining in.
Yep, we're gonna be talking to her today about her brand spank new book, y'all. She has a book signing in town tomorrow, and we just want to talk about it, see what's going on, see what she's been up to. So, yeah, stay tuned, stay locked. We're gonna play some music.
It's the MeTooMusic Show. Hey, we're playing music and we're talking about it right here on the MeTooMusic Show.
This is God's Chosen right here on the MeTooMusic Show. GC3. This is my jam. Even in the Valley. Uncle Wig, Anthony Wiggins. I see you, man. Pastor Alfonso Harriet, I see you.
Looking back, I see you late.
My wife.
Faithfully.
D, I see you, baby.
Looking back, I see the way the Father sees. I am convinced, fully persuaded. Oh, nothing's gonna stop me now. Even in the valley, I'll praise you.
Alex Furlow, what's going on, man?
I cannot be held down, no. Even in the valley, I'll praise you. Even in the valley, I'll praise you. Listening, I hear your voice say, follow me.
See y'all on the YouTube side.
All my trust in the one who is promising.
Pastor Charles Cooper, my brother. Good evening. Pastor Raphael Dorton. Good evening.
Fully persuaded. Oh, nothing's gonna stop me
Yep.
now. Even in the valley, I'll praise you. Oh, I cannot be held down, no. Even in the valley, I'll praise you.
Are y'all driving home or are y'all home already? Let me know.
Nothing's gonna stop me now. Even in the valley, I'll praise you. Oh, I cannot be held down, no. Even in the valley, I'll praise you. Even in the valley, I'll praise you. My portion, unending. My God, you're unfailing. In darkness and glory, your name remains for
Chris Boyd.
You're strong in my weakness.
I just want y'all to know I'm not giving her a pass. She did what we talk about everybody about, sitting on the microphone and types to y'all. You know you got a microphone. She texting and chatting you. All you gotta do is say hi. Oh, nobody gets a pass here. Don't talk. The mic is open.
Hey Uncle Wig, that's what I was trying to say. I was just responding.
Oh man. I see your little brother here. Pastor Fred Wilson.
Hey bro.
Does anybody still call him Butchie?
Some people.
stop me. Even in the valley, I'll praise you.
No passes, bro. None.
In the valley, I'll praise you. Hey, nothing's gonna stop me
Hey.
now. Even in the valley, I'll praise you. I cannot be held down, no. Even in the valley, I'll praise you. In the valley, nothing's gonna stop me now. Even in the valley, I'll praise you. Hey.
Latoya Tolliver, my cuz. Good evening.
Be held down, no. Even in the valley, I'll praise you. When I'll praise you, when I'll praise you. Even in the valley, when I'll praise you.
That is God's chosen, y'all. Even in the valley, GC3, right here on the MeTooMusic show. I am so excited to have this guest in the studio with us today. The one and only, the fresh one, according to Uncle Wig. The one and only, Miss Freshun Wilson, in the building. Do people still say in the building? Okay. I'm saying it too. I'm an old man now. In the building. She has a spank brand new book. Let me see. I got my copy too. I want you to see the physical copy. I got graphics of it, but I want you to see the copy. Purpose in the Pain. Her brand new book. And boy, I just flipped to a page and I'm telling you, if this lady don't look just like her mama,
Oh,
man,
that's a compliment.
it really is. Looking just like your mama.
Oh, thank you.
It's another lady you look like just joined us. Her name is something like Anita or something like that.
Yes.
I'm just playing. Riri. Anybody still call her Riri?
yes.
Miss Anita Wilson, y'all.
Close
Riri.
people, yes.
Oh man, Miss Claudia Penny
Hey,
Brown.
Riri.
Good
Hey, Butchie.
evening. You can get away with it.
Right.
Oh man. So yeah, she has a new book. I want to ask you something real quick before we really get into this.
All right.
You originally from where?
East St. Louis, Illinois.
Come on now, let's talk about the schools you went to. Name every school you went to.
Martin Van Lucas.
What school is that?
That's Lucas School on the
What
south
school
end,
is that?
baby. On the south end.
Oh, that school been gone.
No, I think it's.
No, that school is not there.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna drive by to see.
Miss
it.
Penny Brown, is that school still there?
Come on, Penny, help us out. I think it is.
No, that school is not there. Uncle Wig, Anthony Wiggins, is that school still
Now
there?
help me. I need to go over to the south end just to make sure my school is still.
That school is
there.
not there, I'm
Come
telling you.
on, Martin Van Lucas Tigers.
Okay.
Yes.
Martin Van Lucas Tigers. What grade was that?
That was I started kindergarten there through 6th grade.
I mean, like not one person has responded because nobody is old enough to remember that
Don't
school.
be like that. Come on, East St. Louis. Help me out.
I've been in this area my whole life. I have never heard of that school.
Listen.
Okay, so
I'm
that
a
was
little
kindergarten
older
through
than
what
you.
grade?
Kindergarten through 6th grade.
Through 6th grade. Okay, then 7th grade, where did you go?
7th grade, I veered off.
My Auntie Debbie said it's a church now.
Oh, okay. Well, it was a school. See?
Wig
Lord
says
took it
East
over.
St. Louis ain't how you remember it, for Sean.
Ugh. Okay. Well, it was a good school. Let me say that.
Okay.
It was
Put
a
your
good
mic
school.
closer just a little bit.
Okay. All right.
There we go.
Yep. Better.
Yep, there we go.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good school.
Oh, that's Pastor Zachary Lee's church.
There we go. Okay, I
Yeah.
did hear that. Thank you all.
There we
Thank
go.
y'all for helping me with that.
Makes
Yes,
sense. Hey,
yes,
Auntie Debbie,
yes.
good evening.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and then
Yes.
7th grade where?
Then 7th grade, my mother and father, they put me in private school. So I did
What school?
7th and 8th grade in Belleville, Illinois, which was Zion Lutheran.
Zion Lutheran. Zion Lutheran.
Yes.
I don't even think that exists anymore.
Wow. how my
Up there, the
school
7th and
is?
8th grade school is like Queen of Peace.
Oh, okay.
Where was Zion Lutheran?
Zion Lutheran was. You tested my brain.
How long have you been gone?
It's a long time, over 30 years. I mean, I've been back, and forth for events, but
So you left in the 90s, early 90s?
I left
Or
in
late 80s?
88, late 80s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yes.
Meet you, Peyton, nephew. Good evening. So
Let me finish my school.
Come on. No, that's what I want to
So
know.
then, I got roots everywhere. So then I went
he said Zion Lutheran is still there. Robert Webb, Bishop Robert Webb.
Come on. So then I did 9th grade at Cahokia High School. Yeah, as you know, East St. Louis schools, they don't start until 10th grade.
Exactly. Back then. Well, now they're in 9th grade.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. All right.
It kind of changed in the late 90s, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm a little older, but yeah, that was then. This is now. And then I finished up at East St. Louis Senior High School. I was a flyer.
The Flyers.
I hear they're connected now, so we're all family. Flyers and the Tigers. So we're the Frygers.
So you started out at Cahokia. What grade? 9th
grade. Mm-hmm.
And then in 10th grade you went to the Flyers, the East Side?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, I was a Flyer. Proud of it.
Let me see how my memory is.
Okay, let's go.
I think your dad would have become pastor of Friendship Missionary Baptist Church somewhere around 1980-ish. Mm-hmm. Am I about right?
You're right. Yes.
You don't remember?
I do. Yeah. Well, 82. She was,
it was
at
before that.
St. John. So 84. I was 9th grade when he went to.
I'm gonna tell you how I know.
Come on.
Because he was already pastor. He was the new pastor when my grandfather passed.
Your
and
daddy
my grandfather
took our family
passed,
picture.
And I remember that picture.
Your dad,
because he had a copy of it sitting in our church for years.
And that was when I was 9th grade then. Yeah, I was 9th grade.
My grandfather passed in 1982.
I was 8th grade.
Your dad was already pastor. He was pastor then.
Okay.
Let me see what my Auntie Debbie is saying. Okay, your brother said 82.
Okay, thank you, bro. Okay.
I know when your dad.
I was a little off.
Even my Auntie Debbie, she remembers. She said 1982.
82.
Because she was born and raised in Friendship.
Okay.
My Auntie Angie, same thing. She said exactly.
It was 1982. Yeah.
He's even Wig knows your history. He said 1978 to 82 he was at St. John.
See, okay, that's why 82. So some of 82 was St. John. I wasn't quite all the way off.
So we got you back here to just to give you a history.
Absolutely,
lesson.
yeah. Thank you. I need it.
What was it like growing up in the house of the one and only your dad, the musician, the preacher extraordinaire?
It was fun. We of course there was a lot of singing. We listened to albums back then, so we had everything from.
What kind of albums?
We listened to the Hawkins,
okay.
and we listened to Christmas time. We had even 8-track tapes playing. Yeah, Nat King Cole and who else did we have? We had James Cleveland.
Okay.
Charles Ford. Yeah. So many. Then we went on to Richard Smallwood, and we would go to St. Louis and get off to go to the gospel radio. What was the gospel? What was the gospel?
Station back then?
No, not the station. The music store that everybody went to. Back in, it was off of Riverdale on St. Louis. Riverview.
That was
Come on.
It was right there by the circle.
Yes.
And
yes.
upstairs, after a while, a church, Bread of Life, started renting upstairs from there.
Okay.
The record store was owned by L.G. Scott.
Sure was.
Yeah, I can tell you all of the facts. I'm just trying to tell you the name.
I went there because that's where my mother would take us. We that was like our weekend trips to that
Mid-America.
Mid-America.
Thank you, Maurice Coleman. Appreciate you,
Maurice.
Brother Maurice.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, Anita said it first. Oh, your brother said it first, actually.
Okay.
And your brother and your sister name are all secular artists. She said Larry Graham.
Barry White.
He said Barry White.
Barry White, definitely. Yes. Gladys Knight.
Not the pastor. You ain't tell me Pastor Frederick Wilson.
We had a real well-rounded.
You know I'm playing. You know I'm playing.
Yes, we had well-rounded music in our family.
I walked in the office and heard my daddy and your daddy listening to some non-church music together.
Listen, they
know.
family. They're family.
So how was it growing up though? Like from a pastor's kid standpoint, was it pressure? Was it not? I mean, what?
Well, you know, you hear the PKs are the worst kids in the world. So we have that the whole stigma, but people judge us because they expect us to be perfect when we're not perfect. We're just like everybody else. You know, we make mistakes, we do the wrong thing, then we do the right thing, and so we're human. So our house was, I wouldn't say it was pressure from our parents to do right. They stayed on us, but it was a fun environment. We saw our parents, and we saw the things that Dad went through in pastoring. It wasn't always easy. We saw the pressure that he went through at church, and then we saw the happy times at church, and so it was fun, interesting, but we had a good family time at home. So
that's good. That's good to hear.
Yeah,
that was Friendship Missionary Baptist Church. What was the address? It was on Tudor. Come on, what was the address? Oh my
16.
goodness. Oh, okay.
No, 13th. No, I'm getting two. I'm getting St. John and Pickett, and Friendship was 1648 Tudor. Was that Tudor, y'all? 16?
Sounds like a question.
13th and Tudor. 1348 Tudor.
1648.
It was 1648. Thank you.
Well, the Reverend Elder Anthony Wiggins helped us out.
Okay.
My grandmother stayed at 1020. What was grandma's address? 1028, 1026 Tudor. And it was pretty much walking distance on a good day.
Okay.
So 1648 Tudor.
1648 Tudor.
Oh man, bro, Carrie Marquis, good evening. So let me ask you this question.
Okay.
It's kind of off the wall question. Anytime you come home to visit, because you're in what part of the country now?
I am in Atlanta.
You're in Atlanta. Anytime you come home to visit, what is the must-have meal that you have to have that you can't get there?
Chinese food.
Talking your mic.
The best Chinese food.
You got something right today.
The best.
She don't remember no addresses.
Yes,
she don't remember what year her dad was pastoring.
Yeah.
Oh, but she got that Chinese
However,
food right.
I hear that those Chinese places are not there anymore, but they have some that have replaced those. But best Chinese food in East St. Louis, that was East Boogie. And then there's great barbecue at a place called the Red Door.
Okay.
Yeah, but
so when you come home to get Chinese food, where do you go? Do you still try to go to one of the ones you used to go to, or you just anywhere?
I was gonna go to the Orange.
It's closed.
Yeah,
it's been closed for a while.
So I have to find another.
It's been closed for renovations.
Stop it! Don't do me like that.
Seriously, that's what they said. Closed for renovations. That's been what, 3 or 4 years now.
And then another good one was on 38th Street, and then that one closed. So I have to find me a new one.
38th.
Give me, you know any?
Like right off of State Street?
Yes.
Well, one of the best always in East St. Louis was always 23rd Street. If you had your bulletproof vest, you could always get a great box of rice. Come on now. Y'all know I ain't lying. Because they're going to shut it down every 3 weeks because of a murder.
Yeah,
then they're going to reopen.
That's true.
23rd Street always had 23rd Street in the Orange House.
But I was going to say that the Orange House had me. That was the one. That was the one.
And then your brothers just asked, is Pirtle's still open? Oh, now Brooklyn has some great rice.
Now yes, that's where my people are from. My mother's from Brooklyn.
Didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Lovejoy, Brooklyn.
I think they just my Aunt Angie says 38th is open now and delicious.
Okay. I will be going there.
My cousin Kristen King Winfrey says the 38th is back open.
30, okay.
Your brother asked, your brother asked, is Pirtle's still open?
Yes.
I think they just closed Pirtle's recently. But Pirtle's had like a truck.
I was
that
going to say they have a food truck now.
Yeah,
Pirtle's on the go.
Yep.
That's a good thing. I need to see that truck.
Y'all, I am here with the one and only Lady Freshun Wilson. Y'all just stay tuned. We're gonna pay some bills real quick. We're gonna come back and talk to her about this book. So stop what you're doing. Share the show. Let everybody know we're here. Share, and share some more. Yep, my Aunt Debbie says it's torn down now, Pirtle's. Yeah, I knew something had happened, like with the structure, like the floor stuff was caving in, falling in, and all of that.
I remember that a few years ago.
When's the last time you actually drove through East St. Louis? Like took a tour of East St. Louis?
It's been maybe a couple of years.
Okay, it ain't been long.
Yeah,
then.
not too long.
You ever take your children? You ever bring them here and take them through?
I have.
Okay. Yeah. East St. Louis is. Were you a little lost? Did things look different?
They a little bit.
Especially like State Street area, 25th and State, where they
Yes.
built all of that up for a little while.
Yes.
I said for a little while. Let me go to commercial before I get in trouble. I'm about
Right
to say
there
the
at
wrong thing.
25th Street. Yeah, that's different.
It's definitely different. They built a new McDonald's,
Yes.
Foot Locker, and
Yes.
it used to be national maybe when you were coming up.
Sure was.
Yep.
Yes.
Then it became Schnucks, and I don't even know what that is now.
Yeah,
I
that was my mother's store, Schnucks.
Miss Diane Spicer, good evening and good evening.
Hey, Diane.
Felicia Northington, yep, she says, that's my sister cuz. She says 23rd Street is still good. Your sister says Purtles was caving in the 90s. Let me go to commercial. Y'all about to get me in trouble. Stay tuned, stay locked. We'll be right back after these messages. MeTooMusic presents the Praise Summer Concert Series. 3 months, 3 artists, 3 events, 7 p.m. nightly. Music, worship, and fellowship at the Gateway Area BFAC, 85 Water Street, Cahokia Heights, Illinois, 62206. Join us Friday, August 18th for Tamika Foden. MeTooMusic Praise Summer Concert Series. Join us. MeTooMusic presents Scooter Lamont. On Time. New project from St. Louis area singer, songwriter, and producer featuring 16 new songs like All Right. Where Would I Be? I Don't Want It. Teach Me. So Glad You Did. The high energy churchy song Good to Me Praise. And his title cut On Time. Scooter Lamont On Time. Available now at The Source at MeTooMusic.com/The Source. That's MeTooMusic.com/The Source. Or at MeTooMusic.com/Scooter Lamont. That's MeTooMusic.com/Scooter Lamont. On Time. Get it today.
What's going on the gospel scene in this local area? Well, for more information, check us out here on MeTooMusic Minute. For everything that's happening from concerts to plays to current events, check us out. Be sure to friend us on Facebook, check us out on YouTube, or visit MeTooMusic.com and join our mailing list. Check us out on MeTooMusic Minute.
Hey everybody, it's Christina Bell here.
This is Raytina.
This is Elder Greg, Happy Guitar Haynes.
This is your boy Jesse Prather.
This is Kevin Wiggins.
Daphne Rice Bruce.
What's up, y'all? This is Jay Ross.
This is Pastor Michael Lampkin.
This is Amber Elliott.
This is Marcus Lampkin, Michael Lampkin brother.
This is Jesse Williams.
Hey, it's Chrissy Ransom.
Hey, this is DeAndre Duncan.
Hey, this is Scooter of Phase 2.
This is Pastor Willie D. Brown.
Hey, this is Aaron Frank.
Wake up. This your boy Justin Shaw, and you listening to
MeTooMusic Show.
She fussing at me off air, y'all. Y'all welcome back to the MeTooMusic. She auntie-ing me, big sister in me off air. Man, go tell me what I'm going to do. No, this one.
I'm sorry.
Just sitting there having fun, y'all. This is great. Pastor Stephen Thompson, pastor of Leonard Missionary Baptist Church. Good evening and good evening. Let me ask you this question. We were talking about church growing up. We know your father was pastor of St. John, Friendship Missionary Baptist Church, Greater Faith. What was your involvement? Which church were you involved in the most? And what was your involvement?
Friendship.
Okay. What did you do?
I would say Friendship and St. John, but Friendship the most because my dad trusted me to be over 2 of the choirs, which was the youth choir, and then he started an adult choir, and he trusted me to lead both of those choirs. So I headed those. I did rehearsals. I prepared the music. He trusted me to choose the music and teach the music without being there. I started me at 14.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. And that was at Friendship.
That was at Friendship.
What was the youth choir's uniform? Everybody had a uniform in the 80s.
We wore black and white. Then we had robes too, but we wore
Youth choir with robes? For real?
Yeah, but it was more black and white.
Christopher J. Watkins, good evening. Alvin Quinn, good evening. Black and white. Yep, that was the universal uniform.
Yes.
All right, let me ask you this question real quick. What's your favorite snack in the world?
Vanilla ice cream.
Vanilla. What brand? Is it a particular brand?
Well, Breyers now. But you know what? Honestly, now I have to say Kroger has this great brand.
We don't have Kroger.
I'm sorry, but Kroger has a great brand.
We did when you were coming up.
Vividly Vanilla.
Never heard of it.
It's really, really good. Other than that, Breyers.
Never heard of it. Wow.
You never heard of Breyers?
I mean Breyers, yeah, but I'm talking about the Vividly Vanilla.
I'm giving a prop to Kroger then. Yeah.
Yeah, they closed our Krogers down in, I think, the 80s or early 90s.
Okay.
Maybe the early 90s, early 90s maybe.
Gotta have it with vanilla Oreos too.
With
it's
vanilla
a lot of vanilla,
Oreos.
but
huh.
yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
Go grab me some, I want the Ruler Foods, because Ruler Foods is owned by Kroger. We have Ruler Foods. I wonder if they have it. Ruler?
Never heard of Ruler
Foods.
Foods.
They're a subsidiary of Kroger.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
They probably have it then.
So let me see.
Go get some.
Would pop a uniform out on you. Oh, that's Wig talking. Okay, so she's here this weekend. She is here. Well, she's here now. Today is Thursday, and tomorrow she will be at the Cahokia Heights Fitness and Community Center from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and it's absolutely free. She's doing a book signing, talking about this book right here, Purpose in the Pain. It is absolutely free. Purpose in the Pain. First of all, what happened in life that lets you know? What's that moment? Do you remember when you said, "Oh, I'm writing a book about this"?
I started writing Purpose in the Pain through writing a journal.
Okay.
Started writing my journal.
So it's pretty organic, a natural process.
It was, yes. And from marital troubles and divorce is how I started to journal. And through that, I was just writing. And in writing. In writing, you write everything you feel when you write a journal. So in there, the Lord told me that one day it would be a book.
About how far in?
I thought I was done. I tell you that. I thought I was finished with it, or close to being finished when he told me that this is going to be a book. So I began to kind of close it up and put an ending to it, and but it didn't happen at that time.
Okay.
And if you recall, I asked you during that time to. I had a cover in my head.
You just gonna work it on in there, huh?
Yes.
That was slick. That was good though.
Well, come in. This is organic. It's the truth, though. I had a thought in my head for a cover. Contacted you, and I told you what I had in my head. You put it together, and it looked exactly like what I wanted. I thought that was it, but things happened.
That had to be like 4 or 5 years ago, right?
Maybe a little longer.
Longer?
It was
Wow.
before my mother and my father passed.
Wow. It was before your mother passed?
It was before them.
And your mother would have passed in like 2015, I think.
Absolutely.
Somewhere around September-ish.
Yes. So the Lord told me that. I thought that was the case to be at that time, but it wasn't. That was not the set time. He knew I had to go through some other things. So I put the book down.
Wait a minute, hold up. So you saying
I didn't know? I thought I had gone
you had
through
to
enough.
go through more drama?
That's
oh my
apparently.
goodness,
Yes.
more than what you already had in the book.
Yes.
Wow.
I thought I'm divorced, and I thought that what I had gone through was enough for a book, but it wasn't. So I went through some financial things, stopped the process of the book, and some other hardships that stopped it. But then later on, I realized that didn't happen at that time because I was supposed to go through this and that and that in order for that cover, this book to come into fruition. So this is the time for it to be released, and it was released in 2023, March 18th. And there's more than just a gentleman asked me today, if I may say that. I went to the rent to pick up my rental today, and my conversation went to my book. The gentleman asked me, is it just for women? I said, no, the book is not just for women. It's for everybody that has dealt with pain, because pain doesn't have a gender. Pain is something we will all go through in life. So when I started, though, I thought it was going to be just for women because I was a woman who had gone through some marital trauma, and I thought I would be ministering only to women. But as God would have it, after going through some other things, which one of those painful things was losing both of my parents. And that's a pain that I have to say, you'll never get over that one, but God has given me the strength on a daily basis to deal with that, to cope with that, to live beyond that. And that is what Purpose in the Pain is really all about, wrapped up in a nutshell. And that is that I want people to know that there are going to be traumas in life. We're going to have pain. We're all going to go through stuff. But I want everybody to know that, yeah, I've been through some stuff, but there's life beyond it. There's life beyond divorce. There is life beyond marital trauma. There is life beyond a diagnosis. There is life beyond the loss of a loved one, especially in my case, the loss of your parents. It's life beyond that. It's life beyond. So that is what Purpose in the Pain. You didn't ask me all that. I'm sorry.
No. That's great. So we talked about your involvement in your dad's church. Your dad was obviously a pastor, pastored 3 different churches that I know of. Did he? He didn't pastor when he went to Chicago, did he?
He did.
He did, didn't he?
He did. He pastored.
Because he would play for your brother's early morning service, I think, and then go over to his church, right?
Well, yes.
At least for a little while.
He did for a little while.
Because I went and visited your brother at one time, and I think your dad played for the early morning service.
And before he pastored, he was actually a part of my brother's praise team.
Wow.
Yeah, so he served in my brother's church before actually pastoring in Chicago.
Wow. So you grew up, you were involved in the church.
Yes.
How did that prepare you for marrying a pastor? Did it prepare you? How did it prepare you?
Funny you asked that.
Hey, Mama. She said, so good to see you, Freshun.
Hey, Mama. How good to see you too on Facebook. I thought it did.
Okay, you thought it did.
Well, I'll say this. I'll say it this way. That's one of the things that not caused me, but I thought that my gifts worked well with a pastor's gifts because I worked with my father. I helped him. I learned how to minister before a pastor preaches. I learned how to set him up, so to speak. I learned how to prepare the choir and prepare the congregation for receiving the word of God. So, and those things are very important with a praise team leader, choir, and a pastor. I think without music, a church would be a little dead without music. So music is a very important part of worship. Music is something that I am. It's something that I first sang my first solo at 2. So I know all about music and how important it is in the church. So yeah, that prepared me for marriage.
It's kind of a random thought.
to a pastor.
I'm just being semi-petty to your brother and your sister
Oh, gosh.
a little bit.
Oh, Lord.
But how in the world did y'all grow up such a musical family and y'all didn't even have drums in y'all's church? Like, how is your sister going to be this world-class recording artist? Your brother is a writer and a musician extraordinaire, and there was not a drum.
I beg to differ. My brother was the first drummer of Friendship.
In what year?
His drum set was blue.
In what year?
What year was that? Maybe, I don't know.
Because we would always
84.
come visit. We always fellowship. And anytime we came, we had to bring our own kick drum and snare and hi-hat. No, 80. If they let him have it, they got rid of it.
Well, he didn't have it every Sunday.
Oh, okay.
They allowed it maybe on Youth Sunday.
There we go.
Yeah.
Because it was not a regular.
It wasn't. You're right.
No, it was not. Every time they said we're going to Friendship, we said,
on your Aunt Evelyn's Sunday, it was not allowed.
That
was Aunt.
No, that's my grandma.
That's grandma.
And my grandmama, well, I'm going to be respectful. My Aunt Debbie's is on here. But my grandmama stayed on my head. She always told us we played too loud. I could come in and play with straws, and she said it was too loud.
Yeah, the drums weren't on her Sunday, but they were on they were allowed on the Youth Sunday. So don't dog Friendship out.
Okay, so you told us what prepared you.
Yes.
How you were prepared growing up in your father's church. What prepared you as a pastor's wife. Mm-hmm. What did you not expect? What were you not prepared for? And one thing I want to point out, I noticed, it's just me. Mm-hmm. I noticed, just go and punch me if I noticed the wrong thing. Mm-hmm. But I noticed that what you pointed out had to do with in service, like in the actual church service.
Mm-hmm. So you weren't talking about
No,
that.
I am.
Okay.
I just noticed that pretty much all of your answers were about church service. Mm-hmm. What were you not prepared for? I guess both. Being married to a pastor and in church? Or had you pretty much seen it all in church?
I had pretty much seen it, well, all in church. Not all, but I pretty much seen a lot in church, from the good and the bad. The struggles that pastors go through, I saw that. I saw them. The pastors, they're treated good, and then they have some days where they not treated so good. So I saw that. I've heard my parents talk about the things that bothered my father in church. Those that were with them, then those that he thought was with them that turned out not to be with him. Yeah. That kind of thing. So I pretty much saw it all, and even as a pastor's wife, I saw those things, dealt with those things, and I was a little prepared for betrayal in church, but being married, I experienced that head on. That was something different that I was not expecting.
And that was what exactly you said. What were you not expecting? I was too busy. Happy that your brother agreed with me, that he said, "Yep, no drums or Leslie." I knew I wasn't mistaken now. But I'm backing down. My auntie told me to watch it, and she told me to back down.
Let's not step on nobody's toes. Stop it. Let's not go any further.
Your brother said, "When you got the anointing, you don't need all the extra stuff."
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, my father's football. I feel sorry for y'all.
That's probably what made y'all better musicians too. That's probably why your brother is so good.
Yes.
Yeah, that probably explains that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Having to keep that beat with the foot.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, what's like the first thing that happened that made you say, "Oh my Lord, what did I get myself into?" Not like, I'm not saying give me a detail. Give us a roundabout. Is there anything in the book that you discuss without giving away the book? Give the people something to look forward to make them say, "Oh, I got to get this book."
Yes, I do. I have a few things I talk about in the book. One is when you're not on one of when you think you're on one accord with your spouse, but you find out that you're really not on one accord, and that can be hurtful. It can be shocking because especially when you've gone so many years putting your all and thinking that you all are on the same page, but then finding out that you're to be here and do it my way, and you have to kind of put yourself in the background in order to make things go smoothly. So that is what I was not prepared for. That is one of the things that I talk about in my book. Not to give too much, but
so I got a question. Do you find it hard? Okay, how do I want to ask this? Do you find yourself trying to protect some things when talking about talking about the book and talking about things you went through? Do you find yourself protective of maybe your children or maybe reputation, or how does that work in promoting a book that's about your life and about what you went through? Or are there some things that you stay away from? How does that work?
It's a little funny, and I struggled with it for a very long time, just because I do have children, and I've never wanted to come off as a bitter wife or bitter ex-wife, because that's not who I am. But there are some things that happened in my marriage that were hurtful, that crushed me, that caused me to lose myself, that caused me to question the anointing on my life, and because of not wanting to come off, like I'm badgering or talking. The angry black woman that I'm not. So I do struggle with that. So I'm still in the process of telling my story, because that is what God told me to do. And so I do that to the best of my ability. Still a little staying away from some things, but I'm not staying away from it because I put it in my book. And I put it in my book because I want to help people, because there are other people who are dealing with the same things in life. Women who are made to feel as though their opinion don't matter, or doesn't matter, or that they're to be in the background, and you only do what I say do, and you go as far as I say go, and that causes you to lose yourself. And I want every woman to know, and again, my book is not just for women, but to the women. I want them to know that you don't have to lose yourself when you are in a relationship where you can't be you, and you are not given the freedom to allow your light to shine. That's a problem, and that's something to not ignore. And if you find yourself not being equally yoked after so many years of thinking that you were equally yoked, then you gotta look at it and do what you have to do to live a life that's pleasing to God. And sometimes that includes walking away from a marriage.
So are you one of those, it's easier to write about it than to talk about it people? Do you find that being the case sometimes or not?
Not really. I'm getting stronger with every time I talk about it. I get stronger. So I started out that way. Not real. I better not say nothing. My kids, and they're probably, I'm sure my son's probably watching.
How old are they?
They are 23, 28, and 33.
So, of course, I don't have to ask the question, have they read the book? Did they read it before you put it out? Did you kind of feel like you had to get like an okay from them?
I did. Well, I did. A little bit. They know Mama's story. And so I have talked with all of them. My oldest son, he has the book. My two younger ones, they don't have the book yet, but they know what's in the book.
So you didn't send them the digital copy, let them pre-screen it before putting it out?
Not Not really.
Really? Wow.
Not really.
That's interesting to me.
Yeah. No, I didn't. I told them
You
what
just
it was
knew
about.
that they were going to be okay with it?
I did.
Okay. Yeah, mother knows.
I did. They know Mama's story, and they know if I put a book, they know that, I've told them before, Mama's I gotta tell my story, that involves, your father. You're gonna be okay, and they know, and they're okay. They're okay. They have all given me their blessing.
Your sister said no approvals needed.
That's true.
Is what she said.
That is true.
I want to say this to the men, because I've heard you say a couple of times, this book is not just for women, even though it's to women. Mm-hmm. I think men, anytime a woman speaks to another woman and gives her some insight, gives another woman insight and gives them some details about how things go down in marriage, I think all men, if you're able, I think you ought to buy that book and read it, because it will definitely help you if you know how women think. And
I have to correct you. It's not two women.
That's what you said. I was just repeating you. Rewind the tape. Somebody rewind it.
I didn't say that.
I promise you said it. If I'm wrong, I'm just wrong.
Maybe I said that was how I started out.
Okay. So it's not two women. What is it?
No, it's to everybody that has dealt with pain.
Gotcha.
That includes black, white, men, women, boys, girls, gay people, straight people. Everybody will, if not already, will experience pain in this life. You know how I know that?
How do you know?
Because Jesus said it in his word. He told his disciples that we will all have trouble in this life. So we're all going to deal with some stuff in this life. But he didn't leave it there. He said he has already overcome the world. So that's what I want people to know. Don't panic. Don't trip out, as they say. Don't throw in the towel. Don't give up.
Did you panic?
I did.
Talk about that. Like what do you call panic?
Well, I don't think it was panic. I almost lost my mind because things were crazy at one point. And I thought I was stuck in a situation because God don't condone divorce. That's what God, and that's the word. And I was raised that way, and that was in my head. So I felt like I had to stay in a relationship because, and I knew that I didn't really, when I went back to my foundation, I didn't really totally include God in the beginning. I didn't really ask.
In the beginning of the marriage, you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
In the beginning, like I should have. When I think about it, I looked at, and I write this in the book, I looked at my gifts. My daddy prepared me. That'll work good with the pastor, and he'll preach, and I can do the music, and he'd ask me to do his music and be over the music ministry, and this will work. I was 19 years old.
When you got married?
Yes.
Oh, you were a kid. You were just a baby.
I was a kid. So I made a kid decision. But I thank God for my children. I have to say that. I don't regret my marriage. The things that I went through, they have toughened me up. They have made me stronger. They have given me wisdom, helped me to see things clearer as an adult. When you know better, you do better. And I'm wiser today and stronger today, and able to help my daughter. If nobody else, I'm able to be an example to my daughter to say, hey, before you do this, you make sure that you talk to God and get his okay, and before you do that, because my father gave me away with apprehension, and he did, and he said it,
really?
And he said it in front of the church.
Really?
Who giveth this woman to be married to this man? And my father said, I, Reverend Frederick E. Wilson Sr., do with mixed emotions.
Wow.
Give this woman to be married to this man.
Wow.
Yes. So, I was a kid and I heard that, but still did it because I thought, but foundation is very important.
Her little brother, Pastor Fred Butchie Wilson, just posted the link on the Facebook side, and I just shared it on the YouTube side for those of you all who are asking how to get this book. If you want to come meet her tomorrow, she is here. I see Wells Let's Eat Kitchen. That is Sister Patricia Wells, member of this church. She is going to be right up the street from the church. Y'all know tomorrow Tamika's in concert here at the church at what time is she in concert? 7 o'clock, I think. But she starts at the book sign at 6. It's going to be from 6 to 8. So if you're coming to the concert, you got to pass the community center, the Health and Fitness Community Center, on your way here. Stop in there, tell her you heard about her here on the show. Go shake her hand, get the book signed, meet with her. Y'all got food?
We don't, because I don't want that to be the reason for people coming.
Hey, you have them come for whatever reason. Have them come for however you get them in the door.
No, I'm coming to. I want people to come so I can. I must say, my city has been very kind to me.
That is good to know. That was going to be one of my questions.
They have been so kind, which is why I have been eager and was not going to rest until I got back home to give my city love back. And I want those who want to come tomorrow and purchase, I welcome you. Please do. I would love it. But I want to personally give those who have shown me love. And people can talk the talk, but when you
absolutely
walk the walk,
ching ching,
ching ching, and people have really been there and given to you, girl, and put love into purpose in the pain. So I appreciate you all, and I want to hug you next. I want to see you. I want to take a pic with you. I want to spend some time and just hang out and love on my people. So that's what tomorrow's all about, and I'll be signing books if they purchase one on Amazon. Of course, you can't get my signature on Amazon, but I will be willing to sign your book on tomorrow if you show up with your book. So I'm looking forward to just having a good time tomorrow.
I'm gonna get her to sign a piece of paper here. No, actually, I got her signature.
Come on
the
now.
book. I'm gonna copy it and I'm gonna sell it to y'all. I'm gonna sell it to you. Come see me. Come see me this weekend. I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell it to you. Y'all stay tuned. Stay locked. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna pay one more bill, and I want to come back and just wrap this up and ask her just a couple of more quick questions. And just stay tuned, stay locked. We'll be right back after these messages. MeTooMusic presents the St. Louis Area Fellowship 3 Every Time. The new live project featuring Pastor Raphael Darden, Jesse Williams, Pastor Michael Lampkin, Scooter Lamont, Mark David Goins, Corn Robinson Jr., Leon Richardson, Tamika Fogarty, Mitchell Ford, Christopher J. Watkins, Leandra Hills, Amy Connor, Jennifer Kelly, Jermaine Manor, Jesse Prather, Lady Charnel Jones-Frank, Dr. Timothy D. Price III, Shawanda Smith, Rodney Douglas, and Mariah Harris. It's available now for free download at MeTooMusic.com/thesource. That's MeTooMusic.com/thesource. And the entire recording can be viewed on Levi MeTooMusic King YouTube page. The St. Louis Area Fellowship 3. Every time. Every time. Get it now. Everybody sing it with a laugh.
Hey everybody, this is Christopher J. Watkins. Please check out my brand new single, Coming My Way. Coming My Way. Available on all digital outlets. It's coming my way. It's coming my way.
Michael Lampkin, The Right Time, the new EP from singer, songwriter, and musician, featuring Better. The fight is over. It's available now on all digital outlets and CD. Michael Lampkin, The Right Time. The Right Time. Get it today. I am Levi 2 King.
Don Rice, man.
Dr. Alvin Gwynn.
Rob like I said, Woody.
And you're listening to
MeTooMusic Show.
MeTooMusic Show.
We are back, and we are back. You know what I'm gonna do real quick? We're gonna close this out. I'm gonna play one more song, just to give y'all some time to copy this link. You see the link. Pastor Fred Wilson has posted it on the Facebook side. I posted it on the YouTube side. I'm gonna play one more song real quick, and then we're gonna wrap this up with Lady Miss Freshun, the fresh one, Wilson. This is Scooter Lamont, y'all. This ain't brand new music. This is actually a world premiere right here. Praise up right here on MeTooMusic Show. St. Louis is on.
He will be right with me in the storm, and he will protect me from harm. I don't need to look any further. Listen, I can see when I can't see my way out. I trust him 'cause I know he'll bring me out. Bring me out. That's why I can't throw him on my burden.
Wait a minute, I gotta ask you a question. You said you come home when you get fried rice. We on the air so you know we live. You come home and get fried rice. Yeah. What type of soda do you get with that rice?
Vest.
Come on, get in the mic. A vest what?
Orange vest.
All right. You keep your street credit. If you'd have said orange vest, grape, or pina colada, you know everybody does or the pineapple. Oh yeah. Okay. Or even the strawberry. Oh, the vest.
Okay.
There's almost no other way to do it. We let you keep your East St. Louis card.
Okay.
Even though you talk about the Marcus Levine. What was the name of that school? Marcus what?
Martin.
Oh,
Van
whatever.
Lucas.
I never heard a day in my life. Anthony Wiggins said no Snoop?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
you did say barbecue earlier.
I did, yes. I sure did.
What about tripe sandwich? You eat tripe too? I've never had one a day in my life. Or Snoop. Never
yes,
tasted
Lord, all of it. Where's tripe? Where can I get tripe now?
Come on, all you St. Louis people. Come on, St. Louis folk. Let her know.
Where can I get tripe?
When you get rice, are you an egg roll, crab rangoon, or wonton person?
Well, I've been egg roll.
Okay. Used to be what?
Used to be wonton.
Okay.
Keep going, 'cause you hold my hand. I'll keep rising with tears on my face.
Come on, everybody. Where can she get a good tripe sandwich from?
Other than the Red Door, where can I get some good barbecue? How about that?
Yeah, what's the new barbecue spot? See, I don't eat meat, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I know Sandy's probably gone. See, I'm telling my age.
It ain't been gone that long. If it is.
Okay, Sandy's still in there.
Yeah, I don't know. Come on, everybody.
Sandy's was called something else. Named something else. I don't know.
What's the good barbecue
Help me
spots?
Hey, Penny.
He said, "Is tripe a real fish? Tripe ain't fish, brother."
No, it's not.
Oh, Big Mama's. She said the Snoot at Big Mama's. Yeah, Big Mama's down there.
Big Mama?
You remember where? What was the name of that high school? It was the Catholic high school right there on Martin Luther King.
Assumption.
Assumption. It's like
no, that's
across
not
because it was Assumption. It's a prison now, but it's across the street. Big Mama's.
Oh, okay. On the
other side of what's that? St. Clair Avenue.
Yeah.
Right across St. Clair Avenue.
I can see. Okay. Right. It's on that corner, right across from
there.
Assumption.
Yep,
okay.
you can see it
okay.
right there.
Mm-hmm. All right.
He said, "What is tripe? Isn't tripe the lining of a pig's stomach?
Yeah.
Or a cow. I think it's the lining of a cow's stomach.
It's one of them animals.
Let me look that up. It's either a cow or a pig. It's the lining of the stomach.
I know it's the stomach lining.
I know I ain't never had one in my life.
It's good. You pull it.
Ain't nothing good that's the lining of somebody's stomach. Somebody's good. No, ma'am. Oh, she said it's the cow. It's the lining of.
Okay, yeah. That's good.
First, second stomach. Yep. The first or second stomach of a cow or other. Ugh.
I don't want to know what it is.
Ugh.
Just let me eat it, put it on some bread.
Brenda Taylor, that's my cousin. Good evening. And good evening.
Hey, Brenda. That's my classmate.
Brenda, I almost said something that almost got me smacked, huh? Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Holy Ghost.
Yeah.
For shutting me up. For shutting me up. What's your all-time favorite TV show? All time.
TV show?
All time.
Oh my gosh. It's too many.
Why you thinking? You remember what's happening, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember the episode where it was a sibling group? It was a sibling act on there. They sang the song Bubbling Brown Sugar. Do you know growing up, we always said that looked like you and your siblings? That little girl looked like Riri. Yeah.
Yes.
We really looked at her more than anybody. I don't know who else was in there.
Yeah. Come on.
Happy beat. Something like that. That was one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep, that was one of my favorite. Then, is that the episode where she sang, or somebody sang, "If you believe in yourself"? I think they were on the Gong Show or something. Anyway.
Okay.
So favorite TV show all time. I gave you time to think.
You did, and I that's hard to say. TV show?
What about movie?
Purple Rain.
Prince, okay.
Purple Rain, Prince fan.
Prince, Purple Rain.
Yeah.
That's your favorite movie all time.
It is.
Or at least give me one of your favorite TV shows, even if it's not the favorite.
Sanford and Son.
Oh, mine. Absolutely. To this day, every Sunday.
Okay.
Everybody knows from this church. On Sundays, when church is over and y'all done got finished fussing at me and throwing your problems on me and all of that, I go in my office. I sit in my office with the doors locked to the church.
Okay.
And I watch at least 3 or 4 episodes of Sanford and Son every Sunday. Yeah, that's my wind down.
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
a good one.
Produced by Quincy Jones. As a matter
Of
fact.
course, yes, yeah.
Tomorrow, y'all, she's going to be around the corner. She's going to be at the Cahokia Heights Fitness and Community Center, 509 Camp Jackson Road, Cahokia Heights, Illinois, 62206 from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. The admission is free for her book signing and meet and greet for this book, Purpose in the Pain. Come shake her hand. Come hug. She says she want to hug. Come hug her. Come do all that. Wash your hands, people, before you come hug.
Yeah, I did stay hug, but yeah.
Let's just do some fist bumps.
COVID is real. Yeah,
let's get some fist.
alive.
Come fist bumper. Come fist bumper. Unless you got a mask or something on.
You're right.
But
You're right.
yeah, come show her some love.
Yes,
What is?
definitely.
You said it earlier, but for those joining us now, before we go, what is the purpose in the pain? What do you define? What is the purpose in the pain?
For me, the purpose in my pain was to let somebody else know that no matter what you go through in life, you can make it and you can live beyond it. You can live beyond. There is life beyond divorce for me. I found out there's life beyond a diagnosis. I had a diagnosis that scared me and thought that I would be not able to walk. There's life beyond losing your parents, losing a loved one, whoever your loved one is that you've lost. There's life beyond that. You may feel like you can't get out of bed now and you're depressed and you don't want to move, but there's life beyond that and you will smile again. There is life beyond life's traumas, and that is what I want people to know. There is purpose in it. God doesn't allow things in our lives to kill us or to hurt us or simply to harm us, but it's to make us better. It's to make us stronger. It's to make us wiser. There are so many purposes that God has for. I don't know what your purpose is, but for me, that's the purpose in my pain, is to help somebody else through their pain.
That's good. That's really good. I really thank you for coming in today.
Thank you
I'm
for
glad
having
you came
me,
by
Pastor too.
and got to speak to our audience, y'all be sure to share this. If you know somebody that's been through a divorce, if you know somebody that has struggled with the passing of one parent or both parents, if you know somebody, or even just struggling with the passing of someone close to them, share this show, share this story. Let them see that there is a way out. Let them see that there is somebody who has overcome and is still overcoming and trying to help others overcome. Share and let them know. Miss Alicia Wayne shared and said, Beast Craft Barbecue Company in Belleville by the Fairgrounds Park. That's not too far from my house. A lot of people go there.
Thank you. That's my church sister from Friendship. Thank you, honey.
A lot of people go there. So.
Okay, Beastcraft.
Brother Marcus Johnson says, very inspiring. Yep, I got my book.
Marcus.
Got my
Bless
book
you,
signed.
bless you.
Let me see if you didn't put no baby pictures. Nah, you didn't. I want to see some little bitty pictures of
me?
your brother and your sister.
Oh,
she
they
got
would've
nice
killed
pictures
me.
of her siblings in here.
They would have killed me.
Where's my camera? See, can y'all see that? Just so you can see her dad and her mom. Those are her children in the middle. And then her siblings on the bottom.
My family. I love my family.
Oh, yeah. Thank you again. Absolutely.
You.
Appreciate
I
you for coming.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Anytime you're here.
Me.
And when I say anytime, I'm serious. Anytime you're here, just call and say I'm coming through.
Thank you,
and
fam.
we make it happen.
Thank you,
we
family.
Are
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I love you, East
family.
St. Louis. I love you, Cahokia. I love you, Centerville. I love you, Belleville. I love you,
You've been gone a long time
Lovejoy.
because you know Cahokia. You know there's no more Centerville,
It's
right?
Cahokia Heights. That's right. But I have to say, it was
big
Centerville
time.
when I was here. I gotta say it.
We big time now. Ain't no more Centerville.
Y'all done mudged.
Ain't no more Allerton. It's all one
It's
city.
all
It's all
one.
Cahokia Heights now.
Okay.
For those
Okay,
of y'all
that's
who
the
grew up
Heights.
here and didn't know that. The Heights. I ain't hear
It's
nobody
the
say it.
Heights.
Okay, the Heights.
It's the Heights. All
All
right.
right. Y'all hear what I just made up? The Heights.
Well, I'm from all of y'all. I have roots have roots everywhere down here. Yes.
All these Lincoln people watching, I'm surprised because your brother and sister went to Lincoln. They were
They
Tigers.
did.
So how in the world did you not end up at Lincoln?
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
for the next show. Okay.
Yeah, let's don't get me in trouble. We all one. We are one. No matter what we do.
Miss Gloria Little said fireworks station. Never heard of that. Never heard of that.
Yeah, I remember hearing Fireworks Station.
Your sister said Tigers for life.
We're Frigers now. For Frigers and how would
I think you're the only person on this side of heaven that calls them the Frigers. I've never heard that a day of my life.
Am I wrong? Didn't Lincoln and East Side they
did,
merged,
but
right?
they're the Flyers.
Oh,
it's East Side.
Oh,
They merged the schools,
Tigers
but they
went
kept
on
the
submitted.
East.
They
Yeah.
submitted to that airplane.
That happened
huh?
somewhere like around 99, 2000-ish where they merged.
Okay.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
The Frigers, never heard that.
That's
I can tell
I was trying to give the Tigers love. I was trying to give. Okay, y'all. They recognize the Tigers. Recognize.
Your sister said, "Talk about the high school talent show."
Oh, she's so wrong. I did the talent show, and I was Tina Turner. And I did.
The
What's
pastor's
love?
daughter.
Yes, I did. What's love got to do with it at my high school?
They said the pastor's kids are the worst.
See?
Didn't do no gospel song.
Coming from a PK, don't do me like that.
Oh man! All right. Well, this is a Wilson weekend here in St. Louis, in the St. Louis area. Your sister's here this weekend, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
She's at the. I think she's at the winery.
St. Louis City, City Winery.
Yep. Saturday evening.
No, I'm tomorrow.
Saturday.
She's Saturday.
Right.
Yes.
So
yeah.
you'll be here tomorrow. Well, she's here now. She's at
right.
She's at the MeTooMusic Studios right here at the GAB Fact at Gateway Everybody Fellowship Church. She's here now in the city. She will be here tomorrow evening. Cahokia Heights, once again, put it up on the screen one more time just in case you didn't get it. For the book signing, meet and greet, August 18th tomorrow, Cahokia Heights Fitness and Community Center, right there on Camp Jackson Road. Right up here. Everybody knows that's from here. It's right up the street from the church. So she'll be here signing this book, and then her sister will be here Saturday night. It's a Wilson weekend. Where's your brother? He ain't coming in?
He won't be able to make it unless he's going to surprise us and show up.
I guess he's too
but
busy.
But right now, I don't think he's going to make it.
He ain't that busy. He only a pastor. That ain't nothing.
That ain't nothing. Y'all don't have nothing to do.
Nothing. All right, we love y'all. Any last words?
I love you, East St. Louis. That's my last words. I love you, St. Louis. Don't give up. No matter what goes on in your life, how rough it gets, God is with you. You are not alone. And remember, there is a purpose in all of your pain. Trust me on that.
See y'all.